Hi, my name is Jeanie and I'm the owner of RivetingTrips, Active Luxury Travel Design. Thank you for joining me on this very first episode of our virtual vacations. I know you're stuck at home and you think, oh, I want to do some travel, but you really can't go anywhere. Well, today I want to share with you a very special place when you're ready to pack your bags and hop on a plane to just kind of relax. And a lot of these places that I'm going to spotlight over the next few weeks are going to be places where there's lots of space, lots of places where you can social distance and not worry too much. So the first one today, I'm going to share with you a screen. Okay, here we go. Let's start from the very beginning. Is Villa Cordevigo. So Villa Cordevigo is a 5-star wine relay, and it is run by two families, and we'll talk about them a little bit later. And here is their Michelin star chef giving you cooking lessons if you like, or something, whatever you want, a tasting menu, but it's a fabulous location. So where exactly is Villa Cordevigo? So here is Italy, you know, here's Sicily and Sardinia, right? Italy, or Verona, is in northern Italy near the Veneto region. And you can either fly into Milan, which is about here in this upper green part of the map, and then take a train or rent a car, hire a car to here, or get a driver. We can get you a driver, or fly into Venice, which is around here, and then do the same this way. So Venice is about an hour and a half drive. Milan's about a 2-hour drive. But what I would recommend that you do is start in one location and finish in another, right? So it's close to Verona. Verona's a 30-minute drive. And we'll talk about Verona next because you'll probably do a day trip to Verona. So Verona is home to Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. It is famous for this Roman amphitheater here, and you can see opera during this time. We can organize a holiday around the lakes region, Lake Garda region, Lake Maggiore, whatever you want to do, right? You tell us, and then we can figure that out. So the villa is a 18th century patrician villa, and it is currently run by two families. One family focuses on the wine and the cuisine aspect, and the other family focuses on the villa and the hospitality. So you're wondering, like, what can I do? You see here, there's lots of space, right? What can you do while you're here? Well, one of the things that you can do is enjoy this on-site restaurant, the Michelin star restaurant. It is Oselata, and this is their chef. He was awarded the Michelin star in the year 2013, right? And there is a tasting menu and an a la carte menu. Another activity that you can participate in or partake in if you like is the Essentia Spa. This is perfect if you go hiking or cycling or skiing or whatever in the Lake Garda region, or you just want to relax. Let's say you've come from a long trip, taking you a day or two to get there. You want some downtime. The Essentia Spa is perfect, 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 perfect. Lots of space. You can also do some wine tasting. So Villa Cordevigo actually has two lines of wine. They have the one that is branded Villa Cordevigo, and then Villa Bella is another estate award-winning wine. So what we can do is we can arrange a wine tasting at their vineyards at Villa Bella, which is only a short drive away. Or if you don't want to leave the villa, their sommelier can help you arrange an assortment of wines. So here's their sommelier, right? What else can you do? So Villa Cordevigo, if you want, you can rent out the entire villa. There are 34 rooms. So if you want to host your own private party or wedding, or let's say you have like a big birthday bash that you want to celebrate, like someone's 60th or 50th, this is the perfect venue for that place, right? It has its own consecrated church, so that means that it can hold private religious Catholic weddings, or you can also hold symbolic weddings. You get married at home and then have another symbolic wedding in Italy. But you can see here that there is some ancient relics and lots of space. And if you are going to have a wedding, they do require that you buy out the entire villa, which is 34 rooms, right? And we can arrange that for you. So the other reason why I really wanted to highlight this villa for the very first episode was that it is perfect for social distancing. I mean, look at all this space. There is a private park right next to the villa, and it belongs to the villa. So unless you're staying at the villa, there won't be anybody else at this park. You can borrow one of their bicycles. You can just go do some yoga in the park, go for a walk, do some stretches, have a picnic in the park. Really, it is a private park, really only for the residents of the villa. So Once again, perfect for social distancing in today's right new normal world of COVID. The other thing is I wanted to show you is obviously some of the rooms. I'm not going to show you all 34 rooms. That would be kind of a long video, but there are 34 rooms and each one is styled differently, has its own style. So this is a classic room. That would be your basic entry level room. It is about 247 square feet. So it's pretty sizable, pretty large considering it's a double room. And if you see, it's a big bed right there. They do have some other rooms that are larger than this, obviously, but it has generous space and it's perfect. If you go to the cities like Venice, you know that your hotel room is going to be crammed and cramped, and you're going to have to spend a lot more for the space, right? So obviously you want the space right now, you want to be able to spread out. Another room that I would recommend is the Executive Honeymoon Suite. So this is not necessarily for honeymooners, but if you want a large space. So this one is about 500 square feet. That's pretty sizable room, right? You have a separate sitting area here. And then another type of room is the suites with the hot tub and terrace. So this is perfect if you are a multi-generational family, right? Let's say you don't want to rent out the entire villa, but you want to rent a few rooms. So this one's got a hot tub on the terrace and some grassy knoll here for kids to play. So it is a kid-friendly place, right? And we will discuss other places later on that are not kid-friendly. And I just want you to know that this place is very kid-friendly. And then the comfort suite, this is 2 adjoining rooms. They are interconnected, but they also have 2 separate entrances. So let's say, 2 couples or a family and their parents. This is a perfect space for that. You have your space, but you are close to one another, but even in the villa, you'd be close to one another. So you're asking me, what can I do while I'm at the villa? Well, like we mentioned before, you can have a cooking lesson with your private Michelin star chef, right? Chef Giuseppe, he's right here. He's giving you lessons. The other thing we mentioned is going wine tasting either in their cella, cantina, or at their vineyards. And we can arrange that appointment for you whenever you'd like. And obviously toward Lake Garda. So Lake Garda is the largest of the 3 lakes. So there's Lake Maggiore, Lake Como, and Lake Garda. And Lake Garda is pristine. Look at the colors of this lake. It's near cycling, hiking, skiing, depending on the season, obviously. Yachting, you can hire your own private yacht, take a tour of the island, take a tour of the lakes, I mean. So you're probably wondering, what should I do? If this is my first time in the Lake Garda region, what I would recommend is that you either fly into Milan or in Venice if you have only about a week, and then stay a night or so in Milan, and then maybe a night or so in Venice. And then the rest of your stay in Villa Cordevigo. And then we can arrange little day trips. If you have 2 weeks, I would start in Milan, right? Visit Bergamo, right? And then have Villa Cordevigo be your base for about 5 days, and we can arrange day trips out in the Lake Garda region. There is a lot to see here. Or if you don't want to see a lot and you just want to chill, we can arrange that too. And then visit Verona and Venice, and there's a few other stops that I would definitely recommend. It depends on what your interests are, and we always talk to you about what are your interests, what do you like to do, so that you don't do activities that you don't want to do, right? This is not a pre-packaged vacation. And if you have more than 2 weeks, once again, tell me what you like to do, and we will figure that out, right? So this villa does belong to Virtuoso, and you're probably wondering, what is Virtuoso? Virtuoso is the leader of the luxury leader in tourism, and I am a part of Virtuoso through my host agency, Travel Experts. So for 2020, these are their current rates and these are their current amenities. So they will give you an upgrade upon arrival, right, to the next room category. The buffet breakfast, I think right now most places are nixing the buffet breakfast. So what they will do is they will deliver to your room, or you can eat at the restaurant. And then early check-in, early checkout. And right now they are actually offering a special amenity. You book 3 nights, you get the 4th night free through 2020, right? Updates for 2020, like we said, unfortunately, the Michelin star restaurant and the spa will be closed indefinitely, probably through the end of the year. But I know I hyped those all up. You're like, why would you say that to me? They just want to ensure that everything feels safe for all their guests, right? So until they are sure about the food and the spa, the hygiene procedures, but for the rooms and stuff like that, they know that you're in, you're out, and we can make it as contactless and effortless as possible. Okay. So if you're, once again, if you're interested in booking or learning more about my travel resources, find me at rivetingtrips.com, on Facebook and Instagram at rivetingtrips. And I want to thank my friends at Villa Cordevigo for the photos. And if you have any questions, please let me know. And if like this, right? Oh, there's my like this, and follow me and keep in touch. Bye.